Hey Gemini, how you guys doing? Thank you for stopping by my channel. I hope this video finds you all well. I'm gonna do a love reading for you guys. This can resonate if Gemini is in your sun, moon, or rising ascending. Keep in mind that the energy is interchangeable, so feel free to switch the roles if it makes more sense. This will be tuning into you and your partner's energy, whoever you have on your mind, okay, at this time. Ooh, Six of Cups. So there's a strong yearning and longing for each other. The Six of Cups is telling me that this was real, right? This love that you guys had was so real on so many different levels. The Six of Cups is when you're thinking about the past, the good times, the memories, right? There's well wishes, there's thoughts and beautiful times that you and this person have shared. And so it looks like you guys are fantasizing about each other. You can't seem to stop thinking about each other because there were really great times, even though things may have ended on a bad note or may have even ended abruptly, even though someone really got hurt. There's still love here, okay? There's still love here. So I feel like right now the mutual energy is that you guys are both thinking about each other. You have not moved on. You find yourself daydreaming about this person, fantasizing. You go to sleep at night and they're on your mind. Now we have the World. So this is indicating a big change. This could be closing of karmic cycles. This could be fated, destined events happening in this twin flame journey. So this is confirmation that the universe is supporting this twin flame connection, right? Where you are right now, that is where you ought to be, okay? That is where you ought to be. So some of you guys, you are in separation. You have not talked to this person for some time. But the World card is indicating that this is necessary. This separation is necessary because a lot of you, you're coming into yourself. You're coming into learning who you are, loving yourself. You're becoming whole. You're becoming one with self, right? There's also energy of self-love, right? Understanding of what this is. And we have the Six of Wands. So also the mutual energy is wanting to win. So, you know, don't get it twisted. You don't be fooled to think that this person is giving up. The Six of Wands is when you want to fight for something. You want to win. You want to accomplish something. You want to succeed. You want to be successful. So, you know, with this ring light, it does look like your person has the eye is on the goal, okay? The goal is to win you back, to see future with you, to be with you, to win you back into their life. So I don't think this person has given up. This definitely could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or a Leo, Sag, Aries. There's the energy of timing as well. There's a reason why something isn't happening right now. There's something about timing, right? In no matter of time, I can make these wishes that I have, the Six of Cups, wishes and desires, you know, something real that could be manifested. Six of Wands to win you back into my life. So I feel like right now there's a lot of dreaming and thinking, maybe not as much action just yet, but that's what it looks like it's moving toward, right? The World, there's some kind of change that's happening that's going to allow your person to be able to take back control of the situation and win you back, right? Win and succeed. So let's look at the energy of your twin. What is the energy of the twin that they're dealing with? Their twin. Three of Swords in reverse. Your person is heartbroken. Look at that energy. Your person is well aware that they may have caused this hurt to you. Maybe they sabotaged something, they caused this betrayal, they stabbed you in the back, but they're feeling the hurt as well. And I feel for some of you guys, they could be actively, you know, they could be feeling the hurt that they caused you and then actively healing, right? Trying to give you time to heal, space and time to heal and let something go. But this is your person's energy, right? Trying to remove themselves from something that really was hurtful, that brought forth a lot of emotional pain, that may have, you know, handicapped them. So there's the energy of healing, recovery, trying to get past a really difficult place, time that they may have caused. Okay, the Six of Swords in verse. Yeah, look at this. Six of Swords when you're trying to move into calmer waters, right? Your person is like, I'm getting drowning in their fears, drowning in their emotions for you. So this is speaking about this person wanting to be set free, right? Wanting to be let go, wanting to move away from something that brought a lot of pain and conflict and hurt. So we have the energy of, I want to move away from this. Swords are speaking about conflict, mental conflict, turmoil, overthinking, anxieties, right? Your person wants to move away from that. But it also looks like the fact that it came out in the verse, this person has not been able to be successful, right? They can't stop thinking about what happened in the past, what you guys, were to each other. They have not been able to move on. And I feel like some of you guys, they're reminding themselves of what they did to you with the Three of Swords. They can't seem to let go of something that happened in the past because the Six of Swords in the reverse, okay? Give me another card for the twin. Your twin is in the Ten of Wands. So your person right now is feeling very overwhelmed, okay? Overburdened. They're feeling at fault. They know what they did wrong and they're feeling as if like, oh my gosh, I can't believe what I did. There's an ending here. I caused this ending. I caused this separation. I don't know how to repair this. I don't know how to move past this. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. So right now your person's in a very, very heavy energy. They're feeling overwhelmed, burdened. They can't seem to move forward because there's an ending here. Tens or endings, right? And so your person has reached a point where, I'm getting a lot of guilt. This is someone who feels really ashamed for what they've done. They have their head down. I feel a lot of you guys, they're avoiding you completely. They don't want to talk to you right now. They don't know what to say. They may feel guilty. They feel at fault. So this person is literally got their head down, avoiding a situation entirely and feeling just, I'm getting drained and exhausted, right? Feeling like this has been a long journey. I don't know what to do now. So very much in this guilt. Give me the energy of you for the collective. Give me the energy of the collective. Ooh, I love it. Look at that Empress. Okay. So you guys are in this Empress energy. Now, you definitely could be a divine feminine, right? I could be tapping into a lot of the divine feminines out there on this twin flame journey. Hello. But the divine feminine here energy is really speaking about, you guys are in this energy of being, loving yourself, right? You're spending time focusing on what your needs are, because your twin, they couldn't give you what you needed from them. And I feel a lot of you guys, they feel ashamed for that because they see you with this Empress energy. They see you as being loving and nurturing and loyal to the T, being very true to who you are, right? You embody all the qualities of all the queens in tarot, right? You presented them with stability and you were grounded and you were reliable and consistent. They were not that. You were very resourceful, you were helpful, you were hopeful. The Queen of Wands energy, right? Queen of Cups, loving and forgiving and patient, understanding, right? Queen of Cups energy. I mean, you guys were everything that this person was not, right? And, that is why their head is down, because they're ashamed for how they treated their Empress. This person's ashamed for not putting you first. And with this Empress energy, there was a lot of beauty in this connection. There was a lot of truth and opportunities here for growth, for new beginnings. So I really feel like your person is like really, they don't know what to say. They literally have their head turned away from you because they don't know what to say. They don't know how to make things right. A lot of heavy guilt. And that's why a lot of you guys, your person has not reached out to you. There's no communication because a lot of you, they don't know how to move forward with you. They see you glowing. They see you doing very well for yourself. Some of you guys, you've accomplished a lot at a very young age. I feel like you guys are that beacon of love and light. And unfortunately, when you're in a dark place, when you're in a dark energy, right? The light scares you, right? When you've been in the dark for a really long time, right? You turn the light on and it's like, oh my gosh, my eyes. Yeah, this person cannot look at you right now. So they got their eyes closed, they got their head down, and they're avoiding what they had with you. But they're thinking about it because the mutual energy is the Six of Cups. You know, every thought, every beautiful thought is of you. We have butterflies and flowers. This person wants to free themselves and come back to you. So give me another card for the collective. The Two of Wands in reverse. A lot of you guys, you're in this energy of trying to make a decision, right? The Two of Wands is when you're kind of literally stuck between two options, two people, two paths. You know, you kind of like, which way do I go? Some of you guys who recently decided to move away from this connection. Some of you guys, you recently got out of this Two Wands energy. You decided you didn't want to be stuck. You didn't want to be confused. You don't want to keep waiting for your person. I feel some of you recently surrendered to this connection and said, you know what? If this is meant to be, it's going to be. So I feel some of you taking back your power, and that's why you're blowing up with this Empress energy. That's why you're being seen in this energy of being, you know, you're glowing because you respect yourself. You're putting yourself on the pedestal, not this person. And when you take your energy back, you take your power back, that's how you're seen in this light. So I feel for a lot of you, you decided to no longer wait for your twin, right? You decided to let them figure things out and get out of this Two of Wands indecisive energy. So I feel some of you guys, you've set yourself free from this person recently, and they know it. And that's why they're thinking about you awfully a bit. And that's where we have the World. There's change happening behind the scenes that you may not be aware of. The Eight of Swords. See, a lot of you guys, you decided to break away from this person because you got to a point where you were in your head, anxiety, worries, fears, you know, keeping yourself restricted, bound to thoughts, you know, things that may have not been true, but just things like, why did this person hurt me? Why did they leave me? Why did they abandon me? Was I nothing to them? Did they ever love me? You were questioning yourself. You question your value, question your worth, you question this person's love for you. And so the Eight of Swords with the Two Wands in reverse, a lot of you may have recently decided to no longer wait for this person because waiting on them would have kept you in this Eight of Swords energy. It would have kept you literally with your life on hold. So I feel with the Empress energy, a lot of you guys, you're doing what's best for you. You're loving yourself. You're putting your time, energy into things that you really care about, things that you're passionate about, right? So let's see what, the challenge. King of Pentacles in reverse. Definitely someone has commitment issues here. You could be dealing with someone who's very highly unstable, has issues with committing for the long term, may have issues with marriage or settling down as well. I'm getting someone here who just likes to play around. King of Pentacles in reverse could have been someone here. You're dealing with Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn who wasn't ready to, you know, go all in. You know what I mean? Go all in. So give me the energy, but it also could have been this person wasn't really financially secure where they were in life. Okay, give me more information about the challenge here. The Nine of Cups in reverse. A lot of you guys, you're dealing with someone who just wasn't happy with who they were, okay? I feel like there was some dilemma about them just, you know, they weren't in a happy place. And if you can only imagine, if you're not happy with who you are, right? If you're not in the energy of you just, you know, loving life and appreciating who you are and what you what you do and your gifts. And you know, I feel like the person just wasn't happy with who they saw in the mirror. And I feel for a lot of you, that's why they weren't able to do right in this connection. Because if they're not happy with who they are, how could they be happy with this relationship and what they can bring to the relationship? Or, you know, how could they feel worthy of themselves? So I feel like this is someone that may have had some issues with self-worth and unhappiness, inner happiness. I'm also seeing a very selfish energy, right? The Nine of Cups could be someone who's selfish, only does things that's for their own good, only thinks about themselves, doesn't put themselves in your shoes. So I feel like this is someone who definitely had some emotional insecurities and fears. I also see this as someone who was very emotionally closed off, right? Closed off to the process, closed off to loving you. They didn't love you the right way. They didn't love you the way you needed to be loved. Give me another card on the Nine of Cups. Why was that a challenge? All right, let's take these cards. Eight of Cups, Five of Cups, and the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So this is someone who actually wanted love. They wanted a relationship. They wanted a commitment or some kind of companionship. They liked the idea of having someone in their life, right? You were definitely maybe that very supportive person. You were by their side, and they loved that. They didn't want to be single. So this is someone who may have been very needy. This is the energy of someone here. It's like, I don't want to be alone by myself. I just want someone to be there. Even if they had nothing to give to you, they just wanted you to be there. And that is selfish by definition, because it's like they wanted you to be there, but they had nothing to provide for you. No security, no stability, no real love, right? So this person definitely had some emotional, they were avoidant. I'm getting emotionally unavailable. So with this Nine of Pentacles inverse energy, I think they liked the idea of having someone in their life, but wasn't really ready to fully commit. And so now we have all these cups here. We have the Five of Cups and we have the Eight of Cups. A lot of you guys, I'm getting the energy that they got to a point where they loved you so much, but they felt they had to walk away because they wasn't ready. This is someone who was ashamed of their love for you. You see this energy, like literally, Five of Cups is regrets, remorse, disappointment, shame. This is someone who wasn't able to love you, and they knew that you deserved love. They knew the Empress deserved the best, the most loving person in their life. They knew what you deserved, right? The rainbow is like right behind here, but you could barely see it. They knew what you deserved. They knew they could be happy with you, but this person wasn't ready. And I feel with the Five of Cups, right? Three cups, the cups literally were spilt over, right? This is someone who was unavailable to love, but they knew the love was there. Two cups is right behind them. So it's like they wanted to experience love and loyalty and relationships, but they weren't ready. So this is someone who literally may have walked out on you. I'm getting they literally decided to cut ties with this connection, okay? We have someone who's cutting their hair. They wanted to be free. They wanted to just do things the way they wanted to do it. They didn't want to be on a timetable. They didn't want to be told what to do. They didn't want to be told how to love. I thought this person was ashamed of how they felt for you. This is someone here who may have had these strong feelings, but didn't know how to come to terms with it, didn't know how to embrace it and love you back. So they were ashamed because they knew that you deserved better. They knew you deserved better, but they couldn't give it to you. So what this person did was literally walk away. They punked out. They walked away because they didn't want to deal with the responsibility of showing you the love back, okay? So this is definitely someone who has a lot of insecurities, a lot of fears of love, but a lot of regrets. And I feel that this person may give you indication, oh, I'm good, I walked away and I've been able to move away and move on with my life. That's not true. This is someone who's still thinking about the conflict they've created, and they're hurting. They're hurting because the Three of Swords is indicating of the emotional pain of something that they've done. Okay, you didn't do this to this person. You didn't hurt them the way they hurt you, but they're carrying the hurt because of the guilt that they're carrying. They're guilty. They know that they're guilty. So a lot of yeah, I'm getting a lot of heavy energy here. Give me the energy of what this person plans to do. What are their next moves? I'm gonna really keep to the tarot today. What is this person's next moves toward their twin flames? Toward their twin flame. What is their next moves? Oh, Ace of Wands. So this person is coming for a new beginning. This is someone who's determined to win you back. The Ace of Wands is like, okay, that's it. I'm ready to come forward. I'm ready to surrender. This is someone that may be coming up with a plan or strategy on how to make things work. This person also could be coming in just for sex for some of you guys. Just be aware of that. Ace of Wands is like that. Lusty energy. Could be someone who's very attracted to you and comes in because they just want to go boom. Okay, it's like, let's just have a great night together. So just be aware of that. I feel like your person does have a lot of sexual energy here. Give me more about the Ace of Wands. What is this new beginning about? Queen of Pentacles. So it looks like this person is actually wanting to come back to make you theirs, right? This is someone who wants to come back because they see you as that stable force in their life. They see you as someone that they can commit to. This is someone who's thinking long term. So they're coming in very, very passionate, very inspired, very motivated, but it does look like this person has good intentions, right? Their intention is to bring security, to love you, right? To work toward getting to this Queen of Pentacles energy. So they could be wanting to commit to you, wanting to marry you. Some of them, they look at you as wifey material, right? We have bunnies. Bunnies are indicating of children, right? New life. I feel like your person wants to bring peace to this connection. I'm getting the energy of, what can I do to restabilize this? What can I do to make you mine? I am actually thinking about the future now. So I feel like this person is now shying away from what they don't want in their life. They're moving away, cutting out things that don't, so that they can have this new beginning. Okay, so that is what I'm seeing. I'm gonna get a few more cards here. A few more cards for the collective. If you guys enjoy these readings, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Okay. We have the Sacrifice card. It says, what can you let go? So this person is working on making the ultimate sacrifice, right? Sacrifices is literally when you're giving up something, or, you know, it typically is like making some kind of offer or giving up something in order to get something, right? So it looks to me like your person is saying, I need to sacrifice, you know, this could be an addiction. I need to let go of this third party. This is someone who knows there's something they got to do better. They got to let go of this thing because this is getting in the way of their ability to love you. So I feel like your person now is in this place where they want to make this sacrifice. They know a sacrifice is made, and maybe they've been putting it off for a really long time. But one thing about the Six of Wands, that there's action being taken. The mutual energy is wanting action, wanting movement, right? And so I feel like your person is working on making a sacrifice, and that could be part of this Ace of Wands. Once they make that sacrifice to give up this third party, to give up, I don't know, drinking or hanging out late or being single, non-committal, they're able to now give you this Queen of Pentacles energy. Make you their wife, make you their husband. We have Furgun, okay, it says, becoming a loving mirror. So now this person is now wanting to be in a place where they can experience real love, real joy. I feel like your person's looking at themselves and that's what they're missing, right? They look at you and they see themselves, right? They're looking at you and they're like, I want to be that person. I want to be that person who just can love and be open with love and give in to their fears of love, right? So, I'm feeling the energy of your person really missing you. The Six of Cups is missing, nostalgic, longing and yearning, right? And, now wanting to be that reflection of who you are, right? Loving, caring, nurturing. We also have translucence. It says, love the darkness. Okay, love the darkness. Wow. So this is the energy of your person in the dark place, right? We have the 10 of Wands. And what it looks like to me is that in order for your person to grow, to be the person you want them to be, the emperor, whatever you want to call them, to be your twin, to be in a place where they can finally surrender and let the love in, okay? Actually acknowledge this connection. This person has to go through the darkness. They have to learn how to go through the dark times, right? They gotta go through the dark night of the soul. They gotta do some shadow work. It's like this person thinks they can just come back and not do the work. That's not going to happen. So what we're seeing is love the darkness, because once you get through the darkness, they'll be able to go into the light, right? You got to go through some dark things to get to the light, right? Because the light is at the end of the tunnel. So your person is loving the journey now. They're saying, you know what? It's okay. I'm willing to go through this. I'm willing to make these sacrifices. I'm willing to experience the hurt and pain so I can now experience the joy and love and happiness that I want, okay? So they're learning to love the darkness that they're in. Transform the way you see. Boohoo. It says, transform the way you see. So this is someone that may have had a distorted perception or the way of viewing things. It could have been the reason why you and this person never got along. They like to look at something their way, and it could have been like my way or the highway, right? So I feel like your person is learning to see things differently. Think of like the Hangman, looking at it from a different perspective, looking at it from your pear lens, right? This is someone who may not believed in a commitment and now they're seeing things differently. And that's allowing them to come to terms with this connection is. So transforming the way they see. We have, it's time to lead, opulence, okay? So there's the energy of your person now wanting to step up. I want to be a leader. I want to be a fighter. I want to fight for this. 6 of Wands. I want to win. I want to achieve. So in order to win and achieve and have you in their life, this is someone who knows I need to take leadership. I need to be the person that I'm afraid to be. I need to rise up. I need to overcome my fears, right? So this is someone who really wants to lead. They want to be that, I'm getting that divine masculine, right? That strong, dominant force that you can trust, that you can rely on. And then one more card here, we have the liberation. It says free yourself. So this person is working on freeing themselves from anything that's been holding them back. Fears, doubts, insecurities, right? Their inabilities to commit. There's something here this person's working on freeing themselves. And it could be freeing themselves from a third party, right? Third party situation that's got them physically stuck. But for some of you guys, I'm getting this is more mentally, emotionally, okay? They're feeling stuck in a situation that they're trying to let go of, okay? So that is what I'm seeing, my twins. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you want a personal love reading, all the details are in the description box. And I'll check you guys out soon. All right, take care.